What?
I almost break the other one.
Yeah, don't break it.
The other one.
Yeah, I know. Don't break
you
it.
got plenty of money to buy
No, I don't want to.
You
No.
got plenty money.
You're silly. Good day, everyone. How's everybody doing? How you doing?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, you know what's happening in an hour?
Yes.
You do? Okay,
Yes.
good. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you have to tell you.
All right, so in an hour, we'll be on YouTube with our good friend Chris Bennett from Zapco and EBS Audio.
Yeah.
Acronyms, guys. Oh, snap. A Raptor in the house. No. This is a Bronco. I know. It almost looked like a Raptor because it has these, like, fantastically cool wheels.
Yes.
Now, we just finished this. Well, okay, we're almost done with this thing. We're not done with it yet. We still have some sound treatment to do in the doors, even though the speaker's in the doors. But we just got done with the audio system portion of it.
Yeah.
This was one of those weird things, like we wanted to get everything that we needed to get done, and then we're going to go back and do sound treatment in the doors because it just sounds. He's like, yuck. We filmed this, so I'm not going to go in too much detail on it. However, I am going to point out some of the things that are really cool on it, and then we'll go from there. Did Jeff Spoon stars Zapco? I have no idea. It's just Chris Bennett. All right, so check it out. So he loves blue. So it's got the blue brush guards, got the blue suspension. Ford took it upon themselves to add this blue stripe to it. This is a Ford thing. This is actually factory, which is weird. They put the blue here on the grab bar. Now they put the blue on the vents. He added the blue here, which kind of makes it look cool. But this is the vent. Hi, big touchscreen. He went
in the top.
blue.
Right here.
Where's their blue? Oh, he added the blue handles. Very cool. Lots of patches on the roof. That's neat. Anyways, he went to Stereo Steve and got the panels here for the Focal speakers that we just got done putting in it. And we added in the blue because Steve makes them, and there's like a little piece that goes here, and we added the Focal to it so that it kind of ties in the rest of the blue. So you have this, and underneath this, I don't know if I'll be able to get this up. I did. All right, so underneath this you have the Focal 2.5-inch flax with the tweeter. How cool is that? And then it's magnet, so that just drops into place over the top of it there. And the other blue thing we did, because we always do this in the back, you got a JL sub, he brought this with him, is this panel right here. We have the blue trim. This is a gray acrylic to match this. So we've changed it up a little bit, but here you go. And in behind this is, of course, the amplifiers and the DSP cable and all that. So this is, I guess this is kind of our thing. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it adds a nice little touch to it. A little extra to the back. This is multiple pieces of acrylic. We really haven't said how it's built yet. Maybe we should do a video on that. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll think about it. But yeah, so we've added some blue to back here because there was no blue back here. We can turn off our daytime sunlight. Yeah, see a little bit of blue. How cool is that? What's up, Danny? And so yeah, I'm blue with the blue handles and the blue accent. Blue is the color. So Fernando is taking off all of the paint protectant we had on the front here because he spent.
The reason is because it's like this is so shiny.
It's very shiny.
We put a lot of stuff in. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Calvin and Hans. Yeah, so he spent a lot of time up here underneath the hood, making the fuse holder. We just took the battery charger off it, so he, and there again, we just did Broncos back to back, so you had the notes on the fuse holder, which was kind of cool.
Correct. So if you want the notes, please call 1-800. I got your fuse holder.
He's unwrapping a Bronco. Yeah. So had a blow. This has a blow. I'm guessing this is a little tiny 4-cylinder turbo. It's got a blow-off valve in it, which is funny. So, what's up, William Berg?
Wow, Mr.
So anyways, he was
there.
revving it up because this has an A to B adapter in it, and we've had hit or miss luck with A to B creating noise. So we were doing the noise checking, so he revs it up, and I was putting away the battery charge that was right here. And so the blow-off valve is right here. So I was lifting up my head and it went psh! And I was like, what the when was the last time you worked on an OJ Bronco?
Oh man, OJ was.
Actually, a buddy of mine's son has the GMC version of it, and I had to do a little bit of fixing for him on that. But outside of that, I don't know. I don't know when the last time I saw one of those is.
Really?
I mean, I saw the OJ Bronco. They have it in Tennessee.
They do?
Yeah, at the Eastern Alcatraz exhibit.
Wow.
At least it's a white Bronco, and they say it's the OJ Bronco. I don't know if it actually. They say it's the OJ Bronco. So, last year for me for an OJ, yeah, in a while, for sure. Saw the Horizon 10 kit today at a car audio shop in Lexington, South Carolina.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get that thing. I'm excited for it, but yeah, I don't know. So today we have Bennett.
Yeah.
I talked to Matthew. Audio control Matthew is gonna come by, which is ironic. I think coming by next week or the week after. I don't know. We're gonna have him on. Hopefully we'll have the new amplifiers here any day now, which is great. Been a lot of conversations about that back and forth. So that'll be nice to get our hands on those finally. If the Bronco didn't fit, it ain't it. Okay. How do you account for bends and underseat amp racks? Do you do roundovers before bends? Yes. So if we are going to round over the amp rack, which most of the time we're going to round it over anywhere, go take your pictures, man.
Oh, right here.
Anytime that
There you go.
you are going to be in a place like across the back where you might interact with it. He's talking about the roundover. So
No,
what
but
what you do is you have the flat piece first, and then you'll round it over. So for example, and don't text me and ask if I'll make one of these because the answer is no. But so like here's a amp rack. This is a Bronco amp rack. And there's a harness that comes along the back side of this, and we'll round that over, but we won't round over the front. More to your point would be like this one here. So this is a Tundra, this is a Tacoma or a 4Runner. It's so these need to be bent. That's why they're so long. And so what we'll do is once we router it out, we'll round over this area here if we need to, but we really just concentrate on this back side. So sometimes you get excited and you just do the whole thing, but really the only part we're concerned with is where somebody might actually interact with it, and it could be sharp. So we'll do that first and then we'll bend it. So yeah, there you go. Now if you screw up and you forget, then that's what you have this for.
And you knife.
And a knife. Ooh.
Knife
yeah.
is
Ooh.
the best.
Knife is your friend. You got a piece? I will demonstrate. Good call. Well, that's already got.
I know, but like
No,
it's
we're
the
just
same
hold on.
idea.
No, I want to do it on a brand new piece. Hold on. There we go. This will work. Scrap. I'm gonna grab my knife.
Hello guys, welcome to Fernando's show. That's right, that's Fernando's show.
Okay, so there's actually
Hang
a
on.
couple different tools
Let me
to
flip it.
do this. Hang on.
Just to recap, guys, don't forget this show is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com. That's right, go check it out. The new Ultimo Power Slim subwoofer. There you go.
Okay, so there's a couple different tools to deal, so this is a deburring tool. This guy right here is a deburring tool. So that would be used for like this, where you still have that, and you would kind of come across it and cut it off. The problem with this is for something this hard, this moves around. This is really made for like simple wood. This is also a deburring tool, and the idea is the same, where you're just gonna kind of come along here. And when this is freshly cut, it's real easy to use this deburring tool to do that. However, the razor blade, this is your friend. And what you do is take it and put it at a 90 to it and just come across. Now you put your finger on the blade itself and you're literally touching, and you just come over it like this, come over like this, and you're so you start like this with the blade, you move it down, you move it down, you move it up, and but you try to keep it the same, and then you do this. And the more round over you want, the straighter the blade is. So if you raise it up higher like that, obviously it'll make the cut more, and then you're gonna come down to remove that high point, and then do the same here on the bottom. Okay, so then what you end up with is a nice transition. Now keep in mind, it's not as sexy as if you just come over here to our little tiny micro mobile solutions bit. You know, when you look at that, that's definitely a much nicer, but in a pinch, at least it's removed this really sharp edge that's located on
I'll
here.
do this one with this.
So the other one is, this is gonna hurt some guys. So I'm gonna sand that down first. All right, so now just. Okay. And that's very similar to the knife. It's just a lot noisier. And then if you want to, you can come back over here real quick with the knife. Don't press as hard as you did before, and just clean it up a little bit, and that'll actually smooth it out and take away any of those little sanding spots. And so now you end up with something more like this as far as how crazy it is. But there's 3 ways to deal with making your stuff rounded over and smooth and sexy.
Yeah.
Ooh la la. Did he just say ooh la la?
What do you think about the Metra factory integration DSP?
All right. Everybody makes.
Dean, can you make me one of those?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody makes amazing stuff that you go, oh my God, that's the one. And then they make stuff over in the closet and go, let's not talk, what is it, Pedro? No, what is it, what's the guy from the Disney one? We don't talk about, anyways, the rat dude.
You're a Disney guy?
I know, but I never watched that one, because it's the Spanish one. I've never watched it.
Spanish one?
Yeah, you've probably never watched it either.
No.
Yeah, it's really good, apparently. The girls love it. Anyways, point is, there are certain Metra interfaces I absolutely love, and there's certain Metra interfaces that I wish they would kind of go back to the drawing board on. The GM stuff works fantastic, and we use it all the time. PAC makes interfaces that we use, like in F-150s, but when it comes to Chrysler, I like the iData solution with the DSR1 or the PSM Pro or the Blackbird. I just like the options I get from that. F-150s. Bruno, thank you. Talk about Bruno. See, I knew somebody would know.
Thank you, brother.
So, like, when you look at an F-150 that is non-amplified, you can use a AR from iData to do reflash the radio to a couple different options. So basically what it's doing is all the 4scan stuff is built into AR software. So it'll remove the EQ, it'll make it 5-volt variable voltage. It will make the EQ or do some stuff for the stuff. There's like 3 or 4 options you can do through the software. So it's more or less knowing what interface to get your hands on. Now, when you look at, like we talked about recently with the GM and the DSP Lite option to control the door chime, if you're just doing a high level low or an amp pro, you have no DSP. So at least having the DSP Lite, you have something to do. Like you can modify the sound. So some DSP is better than no DSP. The light is just that, it's the light. Now you get into the bigger DSP, obviously you have more adjustments. And is it any better or worse than corresponding similar price point DSPs? They're basically the same. So it's a tool, and if I need that tool to fix a problem, I'm gonna use it. This had the BO system in it. He bought the pack interface. We used the pack interface, perfectly good interface. Sometimes the pack interface works fantastic, like it did in this, and sometimes it doesn't. And then it's like, oh man. And we do this every day, so sometimes, like for you guys that don't, it sucks.
The electronics, man.
Yeah.
You need a software update.
Oh, dude, it did. Dude,
I know.
The BO interface for this, this came on version 18. There's a version 19, and you know, if you have to do it, you have to do it, because if you don't, 2 days later, it's back here in the bay going, I don't know what happened to it. And we're over there scratching our heads. That is, to me, the one thing that makes iData better than all of them, is that it's a box that doesn't do crap until you plug it in a laptop and you program it. That was the smartest move I think they made. All the other ones that you don't do that on, it sucks, because you don't know how long that piece has been sitting on the shelf. You don't know how many updates they've come out with since the thing came out. It's ridiculous. So.
All right, so we have an RR.
Yep.
We have an AR.
Yes.
When we'll get,
SR.
we have an SR. When do we get a VR?
Virtual reality.
A vehicle replacement, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? It's get a new car, man. VR. So.
Where are you going? Where are you in?
I went right here.
Where is it?
All right, we got 8 minutes. I kind of want more time for this, but since we're talking about all these integration stuff, this box came like a week or two ago, and we've never had a chance to open it. One of the new things that iData is doing, I originally thought this was to do microphone adapters, but oh,
yeah, that's in the invoice, man.
no, this wasn't on the invoice.
It was.
It wasn't. No, I thought this.
What is it?
I was thinking it was the
But you gotta show it. Now you take it out,
All right,
man.
so these are the new AR2s, Universal Amplifier Replacement. What does that mean for you and I and the rest of the world? Okay, so we've been waiting for the AR2 for like 2 or 3 years. We're not done with this. We still haven't done the doors.
I know.
I know. What do you want?
Nothing, anybody.
I know.
Cool.
I'm aware of that. I'm going to spend the rest of the night with him. The AR2, what makes this different than an AR is that this is like an Amp Pro, meaning you don't need a DSP, you don't need a corresponding piece, you need a DSP, but you don't need like a DSR1 or a PSM Pro or anything like that. This is a fully functional preamp piece. So anything an AR will go into, oh my God, look at that. We got RCAs, yes. So now we get full function capability with Toslink in and out. We'll talk more about why there's an in and out on here, not right now, but this piece is what we've been waiting for, because I can put this in anything an AR will work in. Like I could put this in a Chrysler and I wouldn't need a DSR1, but I get all the cool DSR1 features. So if I want to, meaning if I want to control the volume, if I want to do all those fun things. So this is a preamp. So this is an AR preamp is what this is. And I have no idea. This was, see, I don't know what these are.
They are installation harnesses.
These are the SR harnesses.
Yes.
So I thought that these were SR modules. Oh, so we got all the new SR. See why I was confused? So we got all the new SR. So there's, all right. So these, all right. We need an SR. So these are all the new GM SR harnesses. And what I mean by that is there's a new SR module, and it is an inexpensive RR. So if you have a radio that doesn't do RR. There's no reason. You can still buy an RR.
Where's an SR?
Stereo replacement. We're going to call that. I don't know. It was supposed to be steering wheel replacement, but I don't think that's what it is anymore. This is a cheaper alternative to an RR. So what it allows you to do is pull your radio out, put any radio in, okay, kind of like you do when you buy like a radio replacement, RP4 or a Metra interface. What it allows you to do that. However, the SR, pardon me, the SR has Bluetooth in it. And the reason why that's important, and the reason like why you want to put an RR in, is so you retain all the factory settings. So like tire pressure, resetting your door locks, turning on and off radio, like headlight features, all those hidden features that are back inside of the radio you never use, but you may, like setting the clock and stuff like that. When you pull that radio out and put the new one in, all those features are gone. So this harness would be just like doing that, like an RP harness or the basic Metra harness, but because it has Bluetooth, it has a Bluetooth app for it, you can pair to the module and it will know what car it's in, and all those features that are no longer in the radio will be on your phone. Does that make sense? So if you didn't buy an RR radio, you can still have RR features, just now on your phone. It's not going to do gauges, and it's not going to do tire, like tire pressure stuff or the stuff that you get on the radio when you replace it, all the extra stuff. But it'll allow you to control all the things in the car. So like some of the internal amplifier stuff, when you're replacing a radio with an internal amp, and you can go in and turn the gain down or control chime level or stuff like that. All those things are done on your phone. It's really cool. Like, it's pretty cool, and it's cheaper. So
sure,
everybody likes cheap. But anyway,
cool.
So we have those, but we don't have the art. Okay, so that makes sense. This is cool. This is what we've been waiting for. I don't even know if there's software for this yet, but this is cool. This is going to be a game changer for everyone. I'm excited about this because I think this works with all the current harnesses. All you do is, anything that would take an AR will take an AR2, and you get a preamp out now. So that's it. Boom, done, just like that. So you have front, rear, sub. And it's, see, who was listening to me? Yeah, it's staggered.
Uh-huh.
You know how important that is? You know how much of a pain in the ass it is when you have all those, you've seen enough DSR1 videos where you have like this bundle of crap. I begged them, please make them staggered like this. And they're like, Dean, we will listen to you. We understand. Ooh, and it's got MPOs. This is an MPO plug. Maestro programmable outputs. Ooh, it's so sexy. Yeah. Now we gotta get like a Jeep in here so we can put one of these in. That'll be awesome. Or a Ram. We could do this in a Ram. Oh, so cool. Okay, guys, listen. We're gonna put our toys away for right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. In about a half hour, we're gonna be on YouTube Live with our good friend Chris Bennett from Zapco and EBS Audio, the really cool speaker manufacturers. And that's all I got for right now. Fernando?
All right, guys.
This has been brought to you by Morel. MorelHiFi.com. Boom. See ya.
Boom.
Well, some people would say you need a hobby, but I have a laser, so technically I guess that is a hobby.
You have a hobby?
I have a hobby. So
You make a lot of stuff for yourself, dude.
that's not for me, that's for the girls.
I mean, you making it, man.
Hi, how's everybody doing today? It is a beautiful Thursday. It's Thursday, right?
It's Thursday.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize it was Thursday. Holy cow. Hopefully all you guys got a chance to catch Mr. Chris Bennett on last night. We talked about Zapco. We talked about EBS Audio.
Yes, sir.
I got it right. It was a vet. First half hour we talked about Zapco. Second half of the hour we talked about EBS Audio. We had some stuff here to show and play. And yeah, so it was a pretty good show last night, I think. Fernando had a good time. I hope you guys that caught it had a good time. Yeah.
I did.
I mean, I got to play with an expensive tweeter for an hour, half hour.
Yeah.
It was fun. It is Thursday, so that means tonight, me and my boy Hi-Fi Vega will be doing Car Stereo Talk.
Back, huh?
Side jack, Yep, so that'll be fun doing that. I'm a Zapco fan. Well, there you go.
See?
There you go. Well, last night was fun for you then. Did you give them back the tweeters? Unfortunately, I had to give everything back. I was kind of depressed because I really wanted to keep some of it. But the nice thing is I could probably, beg. I don't know what I would do with it, because I mean, let's be honest. We all know I have a bunch of stuff that I don't do anything with other than look at. So, and I feel like that needs to go in something. I mean, either that or Haley's going to get a really awesome set of speakers in her car.
Yeah.
That's probably what would happen. Is she gets some really nice speakers in her car and be like, bro, what the hell?
Right?
I know. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Love the show. Put it on the shelf with the rest of the collection. I know, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm getting to that point where it's like I'm really starting to get irritated with it,
Correct.
Dean, do you use spring clean and give away for fans? So here's the thing. Every now and then we do go through stuff that is like end of life, gotta go, and we'll give it to people that are close by and can pick it up because I don't want to like ship it out because it's a lot and it's heavy. But most of the stuff that is here like belongs to the manufacturer still, and we're just holding on to it. And or if they did give it to us, if they're still a client, so like the Morel stuff, they're still a client, so we keep everything that they give us so that if we ever have to go back and shoot a different style video or look at a product or something like that, then we still have everything that we got. So it can get to be much, but yeah, it's definitely. You talking about me, end of life? Come on, bro, it ain't that bad. Yeah, I contacted Chris about 5K and 8K line of speakers. Fantastic. We have the 6, so he gave us a set of the 6 here, and I was talking to him last night. He's like, I might actually have a.
This is the 5,000.
Are they the 5,000s?
I think it's the 5,000s. Yes.
Well, grab it. Why don't you? Here you go.
Yeah,
No, here you go. Here you go.
Make it just the shoe guy.
Okay, well, hey man, I was trying to get you the. Let me move my cardboard cutout. See, don't want to waste acrylic. We do the cardboard cutout first. So now we got a Mickey pumpkin. Oh yeah, that's right. We still got all that stuff in there. I wonder why I hadn't migrated out. Got a lot of sunglasses. Maybe we should give all that away. Just don't want to ship it.
Correct.
Maybe we'll just take it with us to the competition when we go. So these were all right. So here we go. So we are going to World Finals in October. So I think we decided 3 weeks? Exactly 3 weeks. We'll be at World Finals in Alabama.
Yes, Birmingham.
Birmingham, Alabama. It's the land of the most expensive place to travel to. It's unbelievable.
So
anyways,
Twitter yesterday.
Hold on, we'll get to that. Maybe we'll bring some of this stuff with us and just give it away there. Some of those glasses. Or maybe we should just have Chris send us some stuff and we'll just walk around and hand it out. That seems like a good idea. Okay, so Fernando's been diligently unboxing all of this. Let's see. All right, hold on. Let me see where we're at. No, Fro, you never be the end of life. Let's hope not. Dean gonna pull a Shannon Sharp tonight? Not that I have no idea. I don't know who that is. I need an amp to finish my system. I'll pay shipping. We don't have any amps to give away. Have you guys ever put a high output alternator on a 2018? No. I've done two alternator installs in my life, and the second one was the end of it. I will never do that again. I am not a mechanic. The Blackhawk and the Nighthawk pick Fernando posts look awesome. Those were in the Bronco yesterday. Those sounded awesome. We did refilm it too, so you're gonna learn all about Bronco. You guys are gonna learn about Broncos here soon because we did two back to back and we filmed them both. But they're two totally different Broncos, so it'll be fun. Have you guys done much with the WaveTech stuff? Tried them out, kind of liking them better than audio control. On and off again, we've done some stuff commercially for them. Nothing on a day-to-day basis. I know Jason, the head engineer over there. He's a really nice guy, really smart guy, really fun dude. Hung out with him in a couple times.
Yeah.
I actually hung out with him in Canada because he was interested in the IRTA too.
Yeah.
And he's like,
if it works for you, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's stuff's fine.
Solid.
Actually, it's funny because I have this has been sitting here for like
IRAD.
I have the IRAD sitting right here that I've been trying to figure out. I want to do something with it. Anyways, have you ever hooked up a semi truck with a badass stereo? We've fixed one semi and it just took up too much space in the parking lot, and we're like, yeah, this really ain't our thing because it's a small install. Happy post hump day. Hope you guys are doing great. Been enjoying the podcast. Ooh, the podcast has been fun. For those who don't know, the podcast is back and up and running. Car Stereo Talk by, I think it's Brian and Dean. I didn't think I put Dean and Brian.
Brian and Dean.
It's one of those two. But years ago, Fernando and I did a podcast. There was like 50 episodes of our podcast.
Yeah, and you didn't pay me, so I quit.
Not true. But I'm not paying Brian, I can tell you that right now. But no, Brian and I brought the podcast back. So Brian Miller of our Brian Mitchell. Why did I say Miller?
I mean, it sounds like a Brian Miller.
Yeah, it could be.
You know.
Anyways, Brian Mitchell and myself are doing the podcast. There's 8 episodes, I think, up. He's trying to do one a week. So very good. Let me take a break here from questions. And so these are our set of
the 5,000. Okay,
these
so
these
I'm
don't
gonna
fit, huh? No, damn. All
right. So I'm just gonna. This is easier, as you see. They have
great manuals.
car audio speaker series. So they have multiple series, right?
Yep.
This is the crazy expensive ones, and then becomes the 30,000s.
Yep.
You know, and then I guess the 6,000s or something.
I know.
And then this is what we have.
We have
right
5,000.
5,000s. So the woofer. Look at that.
I know, that thing's so cool.
Beautiful.
I know.
Yeah. Look
I like these were the other ones.
This
I had
is the
last
3,000s.
night. Yeah. Yeah.
One of the cool things is
Does
you can
make
buy
A-pillars super easy.
Car.
Yeah. Everything else a la carte. Yeah. It's so cool.
Boom.
All right. So we got the cool little red. I like red. Sucker for red. Oh, we got the cutout sheet. This is pretty cool. Should scan this.
It's not just a regular paper. I like it.
It's tracing paper.
It's tracing.
Yeah. Yeah. I should. Be cool is just scan it and then.
Dude, this is what I'm
etch that
talking
into
about.
acrylic.
Remember the other day we were talking about when I was in school. This kid came out with this.
Well, I used to draw. That's
Yeah, but not at that point. Oh, dude, I'm from Mexico. Not everybody had the.
You guys made pyramids, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway, so this guy, rich kid, came out for the first time with something like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, I did that. I did that stuff in high school. I can show you how to do it.
high school. I was dude.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I can show you how to do it, man. It's not real hard.
Now it's not that hard.
Yeah, now you just do it.
Exactly.
Moving on.
Now I do it at the. Look at that.
It's the colors. The colors always get me. You put color on stuff, I'm interested. Yeah, that's pretty cool. My car audio mentor never did his own system because he spent so much time doing customers' cars. Is that why you're not doing your Mustang? Yeah. For the most part, I find it, I pre-build it in my head so many times that the thought of doing it just turns me off. Favorite DSP to go with? If we're talking standalone, I'm going to go with a Moscone Aerospace 8 to 12. It's fantastic.
Look at that. It's like this. That, and then you turn around. Dude.
Yeah, I know. It's so big. What?
Just thinking about, this is flat. It actually fits in.
No, they'd fit in your car. I could make those fit in your car.
That's what I'm saying.
I could totally make those fit in your car.
In a 3.5?
Let's slow it down. At that point, I would just order the UMA. You just order the UMA.
Yeah. Oh, you want to change?
Yeah, totally.
Change the grill.
You got to.
There you go.
Which wire is so the memory on the radio stays red or yellow? That would be yellow. Yellow is your memory wire. Red is your accessory on and off wire.
Amarillo.
Now, I will say this.
Yes.
On alarms and backup or dash cams, those wires are switched. So alarms, red is constant 12 volts, and yellow is accessory, which is also the same with dash cams. Dash cam, it sucks.
Dude,
but
in Marine,
yellow is ground and red is constant power.
Yeah.
Because that's like that because of AC.
AC/DC
is black is hot, white is neutral, and copper is ground, or green, because that's also a color too.
There you go.
To Batman and Robin? Well, yeah, he's Batman. Or would you pick up a system in a semi-truck? I mean, I think it'd be cool. We just don't have the facility to do it. I'm putting a badass system in my concrete mixer. That's pretty cool. When we were in Canada, they put a system in a tractor and had the tractor there.
Not in a concrete mixer.
No, why would you not? It's a truck, man.
You put the subwoofer and then just like...
When it comes to engine noise coming through your system, is just getting distance between the wires the only solution, or is there some shielding that can be used? So, engine noise can be a lot of different things. It could be the installation. It could also be the equipment. 9 times out of 10 in today's, it's the equipment, because cars have tons of shielding that they put in. Most new cars, you're not going to run into a problem. It's an integration issue. It's the equipment issue. But every now and then you get lucky, and it is like you put your RCA too close. But I mean, you've seen the clean wire racks. There's no noise. Most amplifiers. Now, keep in mind, there's always the chance that you get a good amplifier, you have a great amplifier, you have a spectacular amplifier, and there's noise. In that case, we got to look downstream, because it's probably something with the installation. I mean, I had a Mustang once, years ago, where the spark plug wires were bad. We tried everything. Different equipment, running RCAs. Just got to the point where it was like, dude, it's the car. And it was. It's crazy. I hate noise. Hey, Dean, is there another rivet gun you recommend since the one on Amazon is no longer available? Are you talking rivet or nut cert? There's a difference. Let me know which one you mean. The 5Ks are reasonably priced too. They look like they would be.
Which one?
The 5s. Those look reasonably priced.
Really?
What's up, Paragon? Mike in the house. Check out your grounds if you're getting engine noise. Yeah. Thanks, I'll probably hook it up to an old 12 battery. There you go. Any brands or other than Rockford are you excited to check out at SEMA? So, full disclosure, we're being hired by Rockford to come to SEMA. So, we're going to SEMA because Rockford reached out to us and asked us to come and participate in their booth. And we were like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. We did it last year, we're doing it this year. Great company to work with. We don't know what we'll be talking about yet. So that is yet to be determined. As it gets closer, it's constantly in flux right now. Talking with Eric, he's like, because we know that there's a lot of things that are in the works that we can't talk about, and so we don't know what we're going to be talking about yet. But I can tell you, as soon as we find out, we'll let you know. As far as car audio brands, exciting stuff that's coming out, most of the companies that we've talked to are not going to be showing really cool stuff at SEMA. They're going to be waiting till Vegas in January, which is when Knowledge Fest happens. It's kind of silly, but Rockford doesn't do Knowledge Fest, so if they're going to introduce anything new, it'll be then. I don't know what Kicker's doing. They might, and if they do, that'll be cool, because the stuff that we're waiting for, you guys are going to be super excited about, so that'll be pretty neat. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, we just Stinger dropped all their new stuff, so I don't know if they're going to introduce their next new stuff by SEMA. They might, in which case you guys might be excited about that. But yeah, it's like we know what Christmas presents are coming, so we kind of lose all the fun. But trust me, if some of the stuff whatever comes out new, we'll be reporting it. So more than likely what'll happen at SEMA is, because we know live sucked so bad last year, we'll just pre-record it and upload it at nighttime, so you guys will have a high-res version of it instead of like where it just looked like crap. So yeah, we'll have to do that this year, because live, just the internet is just, it's not working. Moving on. Good idea. My standalone is the Helix Ultra. There you go. It's a nice DSP. ESP is an infection, I think. That's rough. Some speakers are so sexy, it's a shame to install them. I would agree. I feel that way a lot about this stuff. I feel that way about like super woofers too, because some of them are just so nice. You don't want to. What's the brand again? ESBaudio.com. ESBaudio.com.
No, it's ESBcar.com.
Oh, ESB Car. That's right. It was something silly like that. ESB Car. Sorry, ESBcar.com. My bad. Hello, Bobby. Oh wow, they totally pulled a height thing. I said you're Robin because of your height. Man, that's rough.
Because I'm what?
Because you're short. You have to
Robin
be.
is short?
Yeah, he's a kid. Robin is the younger one of the two.
I'm
Bruce
good
Wayne
with
is
that.
obviously old.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, Morel is in the house. Morelli is in the house.
Who?
So, the guy that came in on Saturday kept calling it Morel.
Morel?
And I was like, I couldn't correct him. I was having enough of a conversation with him.
You don't support him?
No, I just couldn't correct him.
Like
He just
moral
kept.
support?
Yes, exactly. He just, and I was giving him tons of moral support. So, Fernando, let me ask you this: what is the right way to say it?
Morel. MorelHiFi.com. That's right, guys. MorelHiFi.com is the place that you can find these beautiful.
As we said, that is literally going to be sitting in there until
Biggie.
Yeah.
Right there.
Look at that.
Tell me which one you think is the best color. For me,
The red. Dude, the wood. Natasha,
Wood?
he likes the wood.
and the dark blue.
Which was the dark blue was my first pick, but now
Yeah,
that I
these
have
two.
the red, I totally like the red. I feel like this is going to be a popular
It's just
color.
like, okay, the reason why I don't pick the red is because you
It's
put
red.
it in your house and it's just so
dude.
vivid. It's
Yes,
like,
but I like
this one
red.
can actually,
Dude, I have helmets all over my house.
well, hey man,
Like-
I'm not a driver, so.
Oh, they're Star Wars helmets, dude.
Oh, Star Wars.
Are you opening it from the bottom?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Why
but
are you even bothering to
what I'm gonna
open
tell
it?
you
Just don't
is
even open it. It's
MorelHiFi.com. You can find this sexy boy right here. Or you can find the big Ultimo Power Slim subwoofer. You want to see some pictures? Go here, Morel_America, or go to Facebook and follow them. Morel Inc.
what are you talking about?
Morel America Inc. I think. Morel America Inc.
On Instagram?
On
Facebook?
Please correct me if I'm wrong. Probably I'm wrong, but this I think is Morel America Inc. on Facebook. That's it. Ruby red.
I'm glad you liked it there. So check it out. You guys were talking about power supply for a computer. You can get them off Amazon. They're really cheap. This is literally one of the power supplies for a computer that we used to power up the radio in our bench. You know, it's 5 amp. You can get them bigger. You can get them as big as you want. But that's a nice little one right there.
Crazy. You know, look at this. It didn't appear as 5-star. It appeared as your name.
Oh, Really? That is weird.
It's so weird.
That is weird. It should be 5-star. That's strange.
Oh, you're not even a 5-star.
Am I not?
No. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, yeah, I am. I'm literally looking at the picture.
You're still thinking about it.
Well, of course I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
Bobby got his package.
4. What did he got?
He got it from Natasha.
Oh, very nice. Natasha, there you go. See, this is why you follow him, because
Bobby's over here talking about a standalone key DSP. Slow it down, killer. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Okay.
Rockford wants to get those Christmas sales. Everyone else hoping for tax returns. I mean, yeah, no, because Rockford's going to SEMA, and they're going to introduce new stuff.
I'm going to SEMA.
Yeah, with Rockford.
That's right.
Everyone that's going to SEMA, swing by the booth, say hi, and you can hear about whatever we're talking about or whatever we're
Well, let me tell you what actually is going to be. No, I can't.
We were in the fire zone. Oh wow, that sucks. 3 miles from the house. Wow, that sucks, Bobby. Yeah, I know. Morel. Yeah, tomato, EA. Whatever works. Are you gonna play with it some more?
Well, somebody say, "Hey, man, can you open it? We want to see it. We want to see this."
The Jeep for the Rockford is really nice. We've put them in. Obviously, we demoed them for the whole day. He did the Wrangler for 4 days. I did the Gladiator for 4 days. Very intimate with the system. This year's SEMA we're gonna have some new stuff to talk about. So it's a red cube.
Beautiful.
So for all you guys that are like, how do you get the grill? Isn't that nice? Magnets. So that's it right there. Bluetooth. You can pair 2 of them together if you're so inclined. But if you're looking to get yourself that Morel sound in your house and not spend it all in your car, oh, very nice.
Yeah.
How do you interface into a 2016 Equinox LC7i? I would honestly go over to metroonline.com and pick up the DSP Lite interface that they make for the Chevy. If they make one for that, that's definitely what you want. It'll handle your door chime and make your life so much better.
Yeah.
It's been as his name the last week or so. Oh, that's weird. I'll have to look at it. Thanks, Sue. Dean, how is the Rock? Okay, wow. It's like giving me the comments twice too, which is even funny. Will IDATA be at SEMA? That's a good question. I think so. I know that's.
You think so?
Well, probably not. But they'll be at Knowledge Fest in January. We know that because we're going to actually be. So since we're talking about January Knowledge Fest, we are going to be with Kenwood. Kenwood locked us down for that because there's going to be a ton of iData Kenwood news coming out in January. So I don't know when we'll get to talk about that, but I really want to talk about that a lot. Do I want to talk about that?
Yeah.
But it's only September.
Correct.
So we got a ways to go before we can talk about that. But I'm excited a lot about that.
Frank, yes, you can do a stereo.
Yes, you can pair 2 of them
with 2 of these.
Yeah, Natasha only sent us 1 though, which is kind of weird because she sent us 2 of the other Hegtalars. She only sent us 1 of these though. I feel like she's getting, slacking just a little bit. What the hell? But hey, it's all right because after SEMA, I'm flying back out to Arizona with Haley. We're going to Dino's Get Down.
Dino's Get Down.
And while we're there, yeah, so Haley and I will be at Dino's Get Down in Arizona.
Yeah.
Natasha will be. So Morel will be there. Rockford will be there. Mobile Solutions will be there. We'll be there. I'll be there with Haley. But Haley's already instructed me that we have to drive 2 hours. This is part of the deal for her going. I have to drive 2 hours off to the only Sweet Tomatoes left in the United States.
She's going?
Haley?
She's going to drive?
No. I'll be driving because I have to rent a car. But Natasha is going to go with us.
Woo!
So Natasha and her daughter are going with us because her daughter, like Haley, feels that the injustice of not being able to go to Sweet Tomatoes when they want is just too much. So I get to be the good guy, take everybody to Sweet Tomatoes for lunch. That is so strange. I will definitely look into why it's doing that.
Yeah.
I wish I could go to SEMA. That would be a bucket list trip for me. Yeah, it's fun, and you only have to do it once. I know it's open to the public on Friday. You can buy a ticket and go. I think the outside area you can walk around is free.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you need a pass for that.
I think you need a pass.
No, because there's no guards stopping you from going in the outside. It's just getting into the buildings you have to have the badge. Outside, you just walk around.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's getting in. It is badass. That's sexy. Yeah. So, definitely blackmail.
For sure.
Oh, well, there you go. If you're going to be at Tino's, Haley and I will be there. I'm excited. I already got my plane tickets booked. Got my rental car. I got to get my hotel. I think that's tonight or tomorrow night's task is getting that hotel out of the way because we were going to be at. Sorry about that.
Your demo is here.
My demo is here. Hey, listen, guys, that's it for now. Make sure to tune in to High Five Vega channel tonight for the shows we're going to do over there tonight. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, Friday, 9 o'clock, news.
That's right.
Be tuned in for that. We'll tell you all about what is happening in the 12-volt news. Bye.